What is going on, everybody? In a different room, but still talking tech. So if you want to be on the show, 619-721-3699. It's as easy as that, and we can talk tech. What's up, John? What up, Reg Locke? All you got to do is send me a text, 619-721-3699, and you can be on the show. Perfect. Let's go here. I'm going to call 954 first. So if you want to be in the show again, just send me a text. 954, I think, wants to be on the show. You guys still here? I don't know what happened with that. Sorry about that for a second there. 619-721-3699. You kind of flubbed up for a second there. Redial. Whoa. Redial. What up, Ahmad? What up, Junkies? Carlo. What's up, everybody? 954, I'm calling you. I don't think they're going to pick up. They're probably like, who is this calling? I ain't going to answer that. What's up, Dan? 929, what's going on, man?
This is Jose.
It's Greggles. What's going on?
What's up, Greggles?
What do you got going on? What's up? What do you got? You got tech talk and what do you got? You got anything going on?
Nothing much. Just watching the game right now.
Okay. All right. I'll let you go, man. Have a good one.
All right, you too.
All right. He texted me earlier like he wanted to be on the show, but I guess not. So what's up with that? 682 money. Man, this thing is bugging out. Is it bugging out for you guys?
Hey, Greg.
68. What's up, Samai?
Hi, how are you?
Good. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Arlington, Texas.
Okay, nice. What do you have? What's on your mind tonight?
Yes, I wanted to talk about OnePlus 5.
Okay, yeah, awesome. I'm excited for that phone. What about it?
Yeah, I just want to know that what kind of specs we can expect. I mean, you are expecting from OnePlus 5. I mean, you didn't see in OnePlus 3T, and you are expecting right now from OnePlus 5.
Yeah, the OnePlus 5, for specs, I'm expecting a Snapdragon 835, 6 or 8 gigabytes of RAM, 164 or 128 gigs of storage, 5.5 inch 2K display, but a flat display, not a curved display. That's probably, the major specs, that's what I would expect. What about you?
I'm expecting water resistant.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, if you're thinking water resistance, at this point, you kind of have to have that just because if you're going to be a flagship phone, that's one of the flagship features that you usually have, especially nowadays. At $400, though, unless maybe that won't be maybe that won't happen. I don't know, but I would hope it would, yeah. What do you do? Do you like to go swimming or why would you want water resistance?
I mean, sometimes it's necessary. I mean, if you are walking in the rain or something.
Yep. No, I'm totally with you. I think it's a necessary security feature. I don't need it on a daily basis, but just the security of it, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else, man? You got anything else?
No, that's it. I just wanted to know about the OnePlus.
Perfect.
Probably it's launching in 1 to 2 months, right?
That's correct. Yeah, I would guess. I would guess it's going to launch in either June or July.
Okay.
So, what do you have now?
3 came out at the same time, I guess.
Yes, correct. What phone do you have now?
Right now, I have Galaxy S7 Edge.
Oh, okay. So, when the OnePlus 5 comes out, if it has, the specs I was talking about, is that something you're going to buy or what are you going to do?
Yeah, probably one of my friends is going to buy.
Okay.
They were
Yeah,
asking me.
I think they'll be happy with it.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Well, I appreciate the call and hope you stay on the show.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks, dude.
Greg, peace.
Peace. I love that. I love that. All right, we're going to call Seth next. If you want to be on the show, shoot me a text. 619-721-3699. It's that easy. I just watched the McDonald's movie, The Founder. That movie is dope. You should watch that movie. Michael Keaton. I just finished watching it. That's why I was a little bit late. Greg, get the kink out your neck. I don't even know what that means. Kink? What does he mean? Oh, like my shirt? Or this? I don't even know what you're talking about, Phil. What's up, Minecraft? Yeah, David, it is kind of sad in a way, but it's, unfortunately, it's the harsh reality of business. Unfortunately.
The text now subscriber you were trying to reach.
All right, so Seth doesn't, I don't even know if Seth's real. If you want to be on the show, guys, 619-721-3699. That's it. The phone calls are wide open if you want to talk for the brothers. Yeah, David, it was kind of effed up. Like, not to give anything away, but that movie, the brothers get effed over and they lose their restaurant and they kind of lose their lives in a way, which kind of sucks. No, you keep twitch your neck. Oh, it's because my neck is tight, dude. I don't know, my shoulder. I need a massage right here. That's why. Got too much going on, man. You know how it is. If you want to be on the show, guys, just send me a text. Don't be little scaredy cats. Definitely, I like talking to you guys, so it makes the show more enjoyable. Otherwise, if you have questions, you can ask me in the chat. I know someone was asking me when to just answer on live chat. Don't call. Okay. Dennis saying went to the Verizon store today. That they said the Galaxy S8 and Plus phones are sold out. They are hot sales. That surprises me that Verizon is sold out. Den, look on Samsung's gonna be sold out. Or maybe they are sold out. Gee, I don't know. What else? Leanna, get your iPhone yet. Leanna's gonna be all over that iPhone. What's a good Wi-Fi booster for the house? Krista, I wouldn't get a Wi-Fi booster. I would switch my router. So there's some new, almost all the new like high-end routers have extra, I don't know if you want to call them extra routers or whatever. They come in like 2-packs or 3-packs. Netgear makes one. I would probably get the Netgear one. I can't think of what it's called. It begins with an O, Orbit or something. But that one has, last time I looked, because I was thinking about getting that one as well, just so I have full coverage all throughout my house. Oh, Orbi. It's called Netgear Orbi. Check that one out. It's a little in the pricey side, but it has amazing reviews. $349, but you get 500 square feet of coverage. You can also go the Google Wi-Fi system route, which is $300, and that comes with 3 little routers. I personally would probably go Netgear just because I know Netgear has been in the game for so long. I trust them a little bit more. David's VR arrived. That's awesome, man. That's cool. I think mine will arrive, hopefully, because I ended up getting mine submitted. I got a receipt from Best Buy. They had to fax it to me. That's how freaking crazy that was. So Seth texted me and said, is the S8 a good phone to buy? Well, Seth, I think anyone, is it a good phone to buy? Yes. It's a really, really nice phone. I say it all the time. My 2 gripes are just like it's a tad bit, not laggy, but sluggish sometimes compared to some other phones. And that's what bugs me. But overall, the camera is amazing. I love taking pictures with it. I don't take a lot of pictures, but when I do, it's just got a really nice camera. The speaker sounds good. The screen's beautiful. But that's about it. Dan got his yesterday. You don't like the VR, David? VR, David, you want to be on the show? Is nice, but sucks battery. Okay. What's up, Harold Gant? If you guys want to be on the show, guys, I have completely wide open lines, and I'd love to talk to you guys. Don't be afraid. 619-721-3699, and I will give you a call. Can I pair it with my AT&T Uverse router? Yes, Christy, you should be able to, but you know what? If you have Uverse, you're not getting good speeds anyway. Any router should be good for you. If you're looking for distance, then yeah, get something like an Orbi, or get something like, I don't know, yeah. If you need, like for me, I'm getting Orbi for having full coverage throughout my house. If it makes sense. S8 Plus happened when it was making me nervous, but when I'm traveling, I don't want it to mess up. Yeah, if you guys are talking about the restarting issue, that seems to still be an issue with a lot of people. I hope they push an update out for it. David, I'm going to call you. I think you're saying okay to that. So that would be a good little topic. Hopefully your name comes up here. There you go. I got you, David. We're calling David. He's going to tell us about his VR, if he loves it, if he hates it.
What's up?
David. I think
Yeah,
you're... So wait, before you get started, because I want everyone to know what you're talking about. You got your VR headset, and you're going to tell us give us a little mini review on it.
You got your VR headset. No, I started playing with it yesterday.
Wait, David, can you mute the... My live connection keeps going shitty.
People are complaining about delays. It's like, well, you know.
Yeah, that's funny. My app keeps... My live app keeps crashing.
It's like, I'm trying to figure out if there's a connector in here that you can plug in. Boy, this plastic is rough.
If it's buffering, guys, it's buffering because the app keeps crashing. I probably need to close it out. I don't know if I'll end up doing a full long show tonight just because I would need to redo the app. Yeah, it's a little long.
All that trouble for that.
Anyways, David, so what are you thinking? So what bothers you about the VR headset?
Well, nothing really bothers me. It seems that, you know, there's no way to plug the phone in while it's in the thing. So you have to literally have a full battery to enjoy it for a good long time, because it really does use a lot of your battery. I mean, I went from like 55% to 15%, only having it on for maybe an hour and a half.
That's a long time, though, because you got to think that the VR uses a lot of horsepower on the phone. Was it really, really hot when you took it out?
No, it wasn't really hot. I'm having trouble with the native video player for some reason. Every time I try to click on it, it crashes. Tried to uninstall it and install it again, and it's still doing that. So I might have to contact Samsung support to see if they can help me out with that.
You mean like the video player, like the actual video app on the Samsung phone? When you just play random videos, it crashes?
Yeah, you when you play it in the VR headset,
yeah,
it instantly crashes. And I was thinking, well, maybe it's, it was trying to download everything at the beginning, so maybe it didn't download properly. So I uninstalled it and tried putting it back on, but it still crashes. And part of the bundle that you get, you either can choose a games bundle or an entertainment bundle.
Yeah.
When you do download your things, and I chose the entertainment bundle, and it came with, I guess, the first Hunger Games. And when you go to click on it, it says download, but it's blacked out.
Okay. Have you tried the YouTube app? The YouTube VR app?
What's that?
Have you tried the YouTube VR app?
I haven't seen an app for it. I actually went on the internet and typed in YouTube. Okay,
but if you try that app, I know that app. I've never had issues with that on other ones, but that might be a good reason to try other apps just to see if they crash on you or not.
Yeah, it works really good with headphones.
Oh, okay. So like your own headphones, or what?
Your own headphones. You can just plug your headphones into your phone, and it even tells you to do that at the beginning. To get the full experience, use headphones. Otherwise, you're just relying on your phone's speaker.
Okay.
To hear everything.
That's cool. That's good then.
To work pretty well. You don't realize when you go in there that an hour and a half has gone by.
Well, I guess that's kind of good, because that's a time killer, especially if you need to have that happen. So that's pleasant to hear.
The thing I found out hard the way yesterday is you got to know where the things are around you.
Right.
In the VR.
Yeah.
Because you're going to knock over your drink like I did. Go to grab a drink. you're like flying. You're grabbing your hand, and then you finally hit it, knock it over. I'm like, oh,
What was your
really?
What was your favorite thing on the VR? Like what game, what app, what movie? Like what really?
Well, I was just messing around with some of the apps. There's the one where it gauges your fear of heights.
Huh.
And then there's also one that's a roller coaster.
Was the roller coaster cool?
I had to work today, so I didn't really have a chance to look into some of the ones that I purchased so far.
Okay.
But I guess one of them is like the entertainment bundle. You're walking through a haunted house.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah, that does sound cool. And I can't remember some of the other ones that were on there. There was like 5 or 6 that you could get. I mean, if you're really into games, I guess the game bundle would be best for you.
Okay.
But if you just want to sit back and relax, the entertainment bundle is pretty good.
Okay. Well, that's good to hear, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate.
It does have Netflix and Hulu on there as well.
Okay, yeah, because that you can do that on the other ones as well. Yeah, Netflix. When I've used it in the past, you're in like this log cabin, and there's like a big screen TV in front of you.
Yeah, and then I guess you can go on Facebook, and a lot of people shoot videos with a 360.
Uh-huh.
So you can sit there and watch their videos and turn around and, like you're standing there with them.
Yep. That's awesome, man. That's good to hear. And now I'm actually kind of excited to get mine. Do you have anything else you wanted to talk about?
No, that's it. Hopefully you'll get some more supporters tonight, and hopefully we won't have any trolls on the.
Well, you're one of the not you're not one of the trolls, but you're one of the administrators. So if you see someone out of line that keeps doing it repeatedly, please feel free to block them or put them in timeout or whatever.
If I report it, it goes to you, and then you have the authority to block.
Okay, that works. That's fine.
All right, man.
All right, man. I appreciate it.
And we will talk to you later.
Thanks for being a Patreon supporter.
Have a good night.
You too, brother. Thanks. Dave is a real good guy. He's been with the show for a while here now. And Yoshi, see, Yoshi's excited about it. I'm going to call Harold Gant Jr. Whoa. Where's the phone number go? Come on, Harold. 773. All right, here we go, Harold Gant. Hopefully this thing doesn't crash. If it does crash, guys, it's going to buffer. It'll resume. Don't worry about it. I'm not going anywhere. At least not for now.
Hey,
Harold,
what's up, man?
What's going on? How are you?
I'm doing fine.
What do you got going on tonight, dude?
Nothing but watching the Cubs lose.
Who are the Cubs playing?
And playing with my S8 Plus.
Okay, what are some games or apps you've been using on your S8 that you really like?
Actually, it's from that I've been playing my regular games I've been playing my regular games on here, and the video on here is so amazing.
Yeah, it is. It's so nice.
I mean, the first day that I got it, I'm gonna tell you that I had problems with it.
What kind of problems?
On me. And I had to restart everything.
Oh, okay.
But after that, I had no problems.
Okay, that's good.
Then I just got an email the other day that I was approved of getting the VR. So I'm just waiting on the tracking number now.
Okay, good. That's good. Yeah, I had to resubmit mine. I did it on Thursday, I think, or Friday. And I'm the same thing. I'm waiting for them to say I was approved for it, and then waiting for the shipping number. You're a step ahead of me, but hopefully I'll get that as well.
Well, yeah. I was surprised that they gave me the okay. But like I said, I love the videos on some of my games, like Witch Bubble 3. It's so clear.
Yeah, it's cool. And plus, Bubble Witch 3 on your phone, playing that in the vertical mode, you can probably see a lot more stuff.
I do.
Yeah.
Actually, I do. But I've been listening to a lot of people who have the S8. I might have had my issues at first with it, but I have no issues right now.
Yeah.
For the time being. But I got a question to ask you.
Of course.
When I do receive the VR gear via VR, I don't have to use the 64 memories is enough, right? Or do I have to get some more?
So, I mean, if you're talking about storing apps and games and things, yeah, the 64 gigs should be fine unless you don't have a lot of space left. You can throw in an SD card or something, but that should be plenty. That should be plenty.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, every time you've been on live, you know where I'll be at?
Where?
Church. I missed a lot.
Wait, do you go to church every day?
You know what? I'm in church about 5 days a week.
Wow. So do you what do you do there?
Well, what it is, I have the keys to the church. And so everybody, when they need rehearsing,
yep,
choir rehearsal,
yep,
certain things like Bible class, guess who has to? I'm the first one there and the last one to leave.
That's awesome, man. Well, that's you must have a good time there, I assume, yeah?
Yeah, I do. And then I'll be I'll be looking at the Google too. Now, I got a question.
Yeah.
So while I'm listening to you,
Uh-huh.
have they said anything about when the Bixby supposed to be released? Talking.
The voice, yeah, they have not. Well, I mean, the only thing we know is spring. By the end of the spring, and spring ends, in June 20 something. Let's see. Hey Google, when does spring end?
June 20th.
Let's see what it says.
Spring began on Monday, March.
Yeah, June 20th. You're right.
And ends on
Tuesday. My God, both of my Googles are talking to me. Yeah, June 20th it ends. So it's only a month away, a little bit. We're not halfway through the month, but you're looking at a month. I would guess over the next couple of weeks, or the first week of June, if I had to guess.
And you know what? I was listening to. I've been a subscriber for you for a minute, but guess what?
Yeah.
I am so ecstatic of you calling live.
Oh yeah. I love doing the live stuff. I was doing it for a while back in the beginning, but it was up and down, and this one's a little bit more steady. Maybe because my audience is a little bit bigger, and I like it. It's gives you guys a platform to be heard, and plus I can talk to you guys, and it's just more interesting.
Yeah, I understand that too. But you know what? I actually, for the first time, I took the earphones that came with the S8 Plus. Oh, they're so amazing.
They do sound really good. I agree. They do sound. They're nice and clear.
I mean, I was listening to a song on there. I said, "Oh my God! How come the S6 Edge don't sound like this?" But the S8, it sounds so great.
Yeah, they're nice headphones. The phone sounds good with headphones. The phone sounds good with Bluetooth. It's a really nice phone.
Now, if I had another choice, what would you recommend as a wireless Bluetooth?
I love the Bose QC35s. I don't know if they're kind of expensive. They're either $300 or $350. They're kind of expensive, like I said, but very comfortable, sound really good. If that's too expensive for you, what kind do you want, earbuds, or do you want like over the ear headphones?
You know what? I could do over the head. I could be in my own world.
Well, if you can afford the $350 ones, like I said, go the Bose QC35s, or if you want something more bass that's around that price, Sony makes I think they're the MX1000s. Those ones are really nice. If those are too expensive for you, I'd have to look. I haven't looked at headphones in a while that are Bluetooth over the ear.
Mm-hmm.
But
and believe it or not, I'm gonna tell you something.
Yeah.
My son, after he saw this phone, he said, "Don't they have Verizon have buy one get one free?" I said, "Not this time." He wants the S8 so bad.
What's your son have now?
He has. I got him an LG V20.
Okay, that's not a bad phone.
And it's not a bad phone at all, but he wanted me to keep my S6, but he can have it.
But so what did you do? Trade that in?
I traded in to upgrade for the S8 Plus.
Okay, well then that worked out for you well then.
Yeah, it worked out very well. He just wants the S8, so I'm glad that I did do what I had to do. But eventually, by the time the contract ends for him in December, maybe the Note will be out.
Yeah, it should be out It should be out in September, no later than September.
It depends on how his grades are, because he wants to switch to iPhone.
Oh, okay. A lot of kids like the iPhones, yeah.
Yeah, because his friends have the iPhone. So
exactly.
He's graduating from 8th grade, so.
Man, I wish I had an Android phone or an iPhone back in 8th grade. They didn't have them back when I was in 8th grade. So
I understand that.
Yeah.
I said my journey just beginning.
And yeah, it's he's lucky. He's gonna grow up with a whole slew of cool and different technologies throughout his life.
Well, the thing too is that even though his friends have iPhones, he said he still likes the Samsungs. So I said you got to pick a Samsung or iPhone.
Tell him to stand out from the crowd, because all the kids, most people in America anyway have iPhones, and it's always good to be different and try different things. So I would tell him to stick with the Android.
I've been trying to tell him.
Yeah.
He's been trying to put the facial recognition and the fingerprint on it. I said nope, it's only going to recognize one fingerprint, and that's mine. I don't even have it on there yet until he gets his phone, because he uses my phone.
Yeah, of course, of course.
But I love the S8. And I've been reading about what you've been saying about the S9. The S9 is going to be phenomenal.
Oh man, you
can't wait
definitely
to come out.
Definitely.
It depends. So if I pay this off, I might decide to get the S8 or the S9, or wait till the S10 come out.
Choices. Well, Harold, I appreciate you calling. Great call, and hope you call in again.
I definitely.
Thank you, and hope you have a good night.
You too.
Later, brother. Thanks. What a nice guy, right, Harold? Harold was a nice call. I'm going to call Chris next. We got Chris. Chris! Hey, Chris! I look so freaking red in this lighting. It's like, damn. I should just go like that. It's a little bit better, right?
What's up?
Chris, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Let's see. You want to talk about your VR experience, being a first-time VR user. What's your first experience?
Well, okay, I got it May 3rd, and today was, this week has been fabulous using it. I used it on my birthday, which was yesterday. I turned 22, and
Happy birthday.
The experience with it, using it for the first time, was like, I was like, wow, because I loved it. I didn't think it would be like as amazing as what people would say. Like a lot of people kind of had their ups and downs with it. So some people were complaining about it, and some people were saying it's awesome. So when I tried it, I was like, what are people complaining about?
Right.
This is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly loved it.
What's your favorite app on the VR? Or what's your favorite? Maybe not favorite app. What's your favorite thing to do on it? Is it a game, a movie?
You couldn't make it on your own.
I would say my favorite game or app on there is, I actually have two. I have this zombie game that I play on it. I don't know the name of it,
Okay.
And then I have Face Your Fears, which I love that too.
Face Your Fears. What is that?
It's a game for VR where they take you and you have to basically go through doors and you have to pass through that to unlock another door, and you have to basically face all your fears to pass.
That sounds
to
cool.
Get to the other door, basically.
That's
It's
cool.
fun.
Yeah, it does sound cool. I like games like that. I like. So, do you like? Are you on a? Do you walk around or do you like?
No, you actually just sit there.
Okay.
But there is one door that I'm not looking forward to, and that's spiders. And I do not like spiders. I hate spiders. So that's going to be really interesting when I get to that door.
That's cool. No, that's awesome, man. What do you think about the controller it comes with?
The controller it comes with, I love it. Just the fact that, I don't have to buy a controller and it came with it, I was like, well, that's kind of a good thing. And I love how it just fits in the hand. It's small, and it just fits in the palm of your hand. And it's kind of like a gaming controller, but not.
Right.
It kind of gives you that gaming controller feel, but minus the long edge of the actual gaming controller.
Okay. That's good then.
Yeah, I like it.
Well, good, man.
Good. Sometimes the Bluetooth connection, though, to it, sometimes it's very laggy. I don't know if it's the batteries or the Bluetooth connection itself.
The Bluetooth connection of the control, like the controller speaking to the phone?
Yeah.
Okay. That's not good then. Hopefully they can push an update out that fixes that. But no, you and the last guy have me pretty excited about the VR. I'll be excited to try it out.
Oh, you should. Honestly, you should get it. I mean, most people say that getting something for free usually, it sucks because it's a free product.
Yeah.
But with this one, no, it doesn't, because I got mine for free when I pre-ordered. So I was excited when I got it. I was excited to use it. I opened it and started using it straight away, and now I can't wait to use it. And when my phone's low, I'm like, oh crap, I can't use it, and I just can't wait for my phone to die so I can charge it and get back on my VR.
Right. That's awesome, man. Well, I'm glad to hear it. You sound enthusiastic about it. I appreciate you calling in and sharing your experience.
Of course.
All right, Chris, have a good night, brother.
You too.
All right, thanks. All right, guys. If you want to be on the show, send a text to 619-721-3699. If you love what I do, guys, best way to support me is either with Super Chat. I'll also call you if you need me to or you want me to with that. Also, Patreon, which is listed in the description down below, or just go to patreon.com/GregglesTV. You can Google that and my name will pop up, or you can just go to that website. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. What's up, Joe Boy? Esparito. Diana is saying Skechers Bluetooth headset is awesome too. I don't know what you mean by Skechers, like the sneakers. What's the deal on the free 6 months Netflix? Ave, you have to be, if you want that deal, you have to have not taken the free VR headset. If you haven't, then you can do that deal. My 3-year-old loves spiders. Shannon, that is interesting. Can't believe I missed the port on the VR. Cool. All right, let's see if we have any callers. Again, if you want to be on the show, 619-721-3699. 64. Big guy, you got to say my name properly. JB is his name. Joe Boy is really JB. Let's talk to the guy that thought I was giving away an S8. Literally, he said, "When's your S8 giveaway?" I said, "What? What?" I'd be buying that on my own. That's what is that? $800 giveaway? Crazy. Kids are crazy. You're welcome, JB. Let's see if he picks up though.
Hello?
What's going on?
Hey, Greg, what's going on, brother? How you feeling?
I'm good, Sean. Where? I forget where you live. What state?
I'm in Manhattan. I'm in New York City.
New York City, man. What do you got? What's on your mind tonight?
Well, long story short, I had the Note 7 when it came out, when it first came out. And I went through hell and hot water to get the cell phone. I got the cell phone. And I kept it for a very long time, and I was waiting for another phone to come out. And at that time, I was with T-Mobile. So when I was with T-Mobile, they charged me for the Note 7, and my bill came out like over $3,000, which is crazy.
Wait, $3,000 for one phone?
For one phone, they charged me for the Note 7, and on top of charging me for the Note 7, they kept on billing it after I canceled my service with T-Mobile. So I just got pissed off and just, I said, you know what, I'm gonna keep the phone. And after I did that, the Galaxy S8 Plus came out, and I had no way on getting the phone just because of the bill being as high as it was with T-Mobile.
Of course.
But I had a trick, and what my trick was, for me to bypass that problem with T-Mobile to not get the S8 Plus, I called Samsung directly. And I said, hey guys, I have this Note 7, I'm trying to get rid of it. I don't want it to blow up. I use that for an excuse just to make sure I get it. So what they ended up doing was, I sent them the Note 7. They sent me a check.
For how much?
For $920, actually.
Wow. That's amazing. That's really good.
That's great, dude.
Yeah.
That's really good. So I just took that money and I flipped it. So instead of me giving it, because if I would have gave it to the Note to T-Mobile, they would have just took the money.
Yeah. So
and I would have been just stuck with like a double whammy up there.
So what phone do you have right now?
I had the Note 7. I had the S8 Plus.
How did you buy it?
I used the check that gave me for the Note 7, and I brought the S8 Plus with it.
No, but where did you buy? Did you buy it from T-Mobile or did you buy it like online somewhere?
No, I bought it online from Samsung.com itself.
Oh, okay. So that's how you. But you still owe T-Mobile like thousands of dollars.
I still owe them that amount, but I'm going to not court with them, but kind of like the legal system.
Yeah.
Because that bill, man, that's ridiculous. I don't care what nobody says. There shouldn't be no $3,000 and change.
No way.
Service is terminated and charging me for two phones that I don't even own anymore. So now I have the pay-as-you-go plan.
Yeah.
And it kind of works out, honestly speaking, better than the monthly plan anyway, because there's no taxes, there's no extra charges, just straight flat rate. So.
Wow, man, that's crazy. So you getting unlimited data and stuff?
Yeah, I get unlimited everything, and I get unlimited hotspot for $75 a month.
How much? Oh, what's your wait? You have two lines though, right?
No, I have one line. I have one line.
What do you pay? Like $110 or something?
No, I pay. Right now I pay $95.
Okay.
With the new plan that I just changed it to, it's only $75, right? Straight, no tax, no nothing.
That's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not that bad at all.
Crap, I went through trying to get the phone and then getting screwed over with the $1,000 of goods and then flipping it and then getting other phone back. So.
Man, I hope that gets fixed for you. That sounds like a BS move on T-Mobile's part.
Yeah, man, that part sucked. I was so pissed off.
Man.
I didn't even know what to do. I was just stuck, and then I was like, I didn't know what to do because I said, if I give them the phone back, they're gonna win twice. They're gonna charge me for the phone, and then deduct the money of the price of the phone, and still have me in a negative balance with them. So I said, the only way I could do it that made sense to me was bypassing them and going straight over to Samsung yourself, which made a lot of sense.
Right.
I skipped the middleman, and I just went to the direct buyer. So.
Well, that's good that you got kind of the best of both worlds. You got $900. You were able to buy the phone. Did you have any money left over after you bought the phone?
Yeah, what I do is, since I did it directly with them, it came out to what was it? $875, almost $900 with tax.
So you got like $100 left.
Huh?
You ended up making $100, almost.
Yeah, I made $100, but I also made a little bit more because they told me when I send in the Note 7, if I have any cases, any screen protectors, anything that has to do with that Note 7, they pay you out for that as well. So.
Oh damn, that's a really good deal.
Actually, like $75 for all that stuff.
Damn, that's a really good deal. It's a really good deal.
Yeah. Yeah,
Shit.
man.
Cool, man. Well, you got anything else?
The S8 Plus is more. I've been with Samsung, man, for God knows how long. I had the first Galaxy, the Galaxy Plus, Galaxy, everything Galaxy. So the phone is not bad, but I'm actually gonna get the Note 8 when that comes out as well.
Yeah, I think
after that I'm taking a break with cell phones, brother. I have too many phones.
that's what you think.
Too many bills.
That's when you think, and then it bites you in the butt, and the next one comes out, and you want it.
Yeah, man. You're like, so I don't know. I'm trying to hold off. But so far, the S8 Plus is not bad. It's actually a good device.
Yeah, it is.
Bad.
It is. Like I said, it has some. It's a little sluggish at times for me, like slightly every so often, but I wouldn't call it laggy. Just like a little bit sluggish sometimes.
So it does. It pause a little bit, like certain time when you try to put on certain apps or something like that. It slows down the phone.
Yeah.
And the fingerprint scanner is not that much of a big deal the way people complain about it.
Yeah, I know.
What you do is just move the phone. Like, it's not going to kill you to move your finger unless you're like so damn lazy that you just don't want to reach for it. So it's not that. But
it's not perfect. I definitely wish it was in a better location, but it's definitely not as bad as like all the initial tech reviewers were making it out to be.
Yeah, they're making it seem like it's the end of the world, and if they didn't have it in that spot, the phone would be that much better, when it's not that worse.
Right, I agree.
Let me tell you something. I know you get a lot of cases and you get a lot of screens and stuff like that. It's this app that I use. You might be heard of it. It's called Geek. Geek.
Mm-hmm.
Look it up, bro. I ordered so much stuff for so cheap, and its quality is not bad.
What is it called? It's called Geek?
Geek. You'll be amazed. The only thing is it takes like 2 weeks to ship, but it comes from China. Like, I got every S8 Plus case. I got every. I got a memory. I got an SD card. It's 26 gig for like $12, dude.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I see. It has good reviews. The screen's so bright. I'm downloading it right now. I'll check it out. Thanks for the tip.
Yeah, check it out. You'll save a lot of money. They have things for phones, for cars, for the house, for anything you can think of. They have it.
That's cool, man.
Equipment. It's a real good app. And
yeah,
it saves you a lot of money. Too.
I'll definitely check it out for sure.
I think. What is it? I use this. United States Postal Service. So I don't know what you have in your area, but it comes by regular carrier mail, so you'll get it like quick.
Okay, that's perfect, man. I appreciate the tip. You got anything else?
Nothing much, man. Just keep up the good work. I'm gonna open YouTube channel soon, so hopefully we can link up and make a collab video on these artifacts and good prices.
For sure, man. I appreciate it, and good luck with everything, dude.
That'd be cool.
Cool, man. For sure. Keep in touch.
All right, man. I appreciate the call, man.
All right, later, brother. Thanks. All right, that was a nice call. Nice, deep, loud voice. I like that. What's up, Ashton? What's up, Cool? Cool, I saw you earlier. Jose, good to see you too again. Samsung. I'm going to call Broccoli. I think Broccoli talked last time. Or I couldn't hear him or something. Was that somebody else? I'm trying to re-jog my memory. I know we spoke last time, Broccoli, so it's good. And you're always in the chat. Broccoli. What's up, man?
Yeah.
What do you got going on tonight?
Nothing much. Just chilling, watching your stream.
Cool. How old are you again? You sound like a young guy.
I'm fairly young. I'm 14.
Okay, cool. So what's on your mind?
Oh, man. About the iPhone 8. Is it like confirmed that the fingerprint scanner is going to be on the back?
Well, it's not confirmed, but all the rumors and all the rumors are talking about it being on the back. Almost, it's weird, like in a lower, you can see my Pixel, you'll eventually see it, and it's kind of a little bit higher up, but it looks like the iPhone one is going to be low. It's almost going to be like below the halfway point of the phone, whereas on most Android phones it's on the top half, or not the top half, maybe like the 25% down from the top, and then the iPhone I feels like it's going to be about maybe 60% down on the phone. So it's going to be a little bit different. Might even be a little bit easier to reach for people with small hands. So I think I don't fault them for doing it that way, because they're doing it in a good location still, and for people that don't have long fingers, and they have a big female population or female clientele, I should say, and a lot of females have small hands. I have small hands. I'm a guy, but I mean, like I said, most if you think about women, which phone do they have? I would say more females have iPhones than any other phone in the world. And then also, obviously, they can't, if they're putting it on the back, that means that they're not able to get that fingerprint sensor built in to the screen the same way Samsung has been trying. And if that's the case, that makes me think that Samsung won't be able to do it on the Note because the Note is coming out the same month or even before as the iPhone. So I would guess if iPhone can't do it, then the Note won't be able to do it.
Ah, man. You know how like it was delayed with the S8 and everything, but I believe it could be on the Note. I mean, it couldn't really be that bad. It's not that bad on the S8. I wouldn't really care if the fingerprint scanner was on the back. I'm pretty sure people wouldn't care on the iPhone either.
Yeah.
Because there's an iris scanner. There might be an iris scanner.
No, you're right. It could be. Samsung the Note could have it. I mean, it's all, especially because they're working with. I think Synaptics is the company that's doing the technology for it. And you're right. Maybe Samsung will be the only phone this year that has it, which wouldn't surprise me because Apple usually doesn't like to do brand new technologies on their phone until it's been worked out, so it's perfectly fine. So maybe you're right. Maybe Samsung will have it. You never know. We won't know, I guess, until probably for another few months here before the Note rumors should really start heating up by the summertime.
Yeah, I really hope.
Yeah, it will.
I don't think, even though I'm a huge Note fan right now, I don't think I'm going to be buying the next Note. I'm going to wait until October, until the Pixel 2 comes out. I want to see what that brings to the table.
Yeah,
I love my Notes and everything. I do not like TouchWiz. I really do not. It doesn't matter how they make it.
Yeah.
I like stock Android, and that'll be one of the only reasons why I'm buying the Pixel. They didn't offer it on my carrier, so I couldn't buy it.
Yeah, you're right. The smoothness and the ease of use on the Pixel, everything just flows. Whereas sometimes on TouchWiz, it's kind of junky and not junky, not stuttery sometimes.
Yeah, well, I can say, like, sometimes it will drain down the battery for me, but it just looks very kind of toyish, kiddyish, well, even though me being a kid.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It is kind of bubble.
I see somebody in the chat that's saying, where's the kid get the money for all these phones? Well, I can actually answer that question. Since I do YouTube, actually I sold my GoPro to get the S8. But sadly, I had to return that because the AKG headphones didn't work and everything. But
what I forget what state you live in. Arizona. Okay. Yeah, man. Waiting for the Note 8 or the Pixel is not a bad move at all because both phones are going to be really nice. And then at that point, it just depends what you want on the. If you use the S Pen, obviously the Note's going to be your phone. I don't use the S Pen at all. I'll end up probably getting both phones, but it's just because I like to play with different devices.
I live and die on the S Pen. I love the S Pen. It's extremely useful.
But what are you using it for what's something regularly you use it for? Screenshots?
Well, yeah, I just love the screen size as well, but when it comes to Samsung Pay, sometimes it would ask me for my signature, and that's what I would use it for.
Okay.
Sometimes I go through a notes app, take some quick notes. Or I just use it just for a lot of things. There's just some third-party apps as well. Yeah.
That's cool, man. I appreciate it. You got anything else, Broccoli?
Well, yeah, besides that Pixel, if the Pixel ships out with a nearly bezel-less display like we saw in the LG G6 or the S8, it's going to be a definite buy for me. I'm not...
It should be if you can afford it, it should be a definite buy regardless. I mean, like I said, unless you really need the Note features, I'm excited about that. That phone's going to have the biggest change, I think, over any phone that came out last year versus this year. I think physically anyway, it will. So
yeah,
cool, man. Well, I appreciate
I
appreciate the call. Always fun talking to you, and hope I hear from you again.
Yeah, you as well.
Later, brother. Cool. All right, guys, we're getting into lightning round. If you want to be on the show, make it fast. If you want to support the show, guys, Super Chat is a cool way. It gives you a little tip. Also, patreon.com/GregglesTV. You can donate for as little as $1 a month. Very inexpensive, guys. If you divided 30 days into $1, what is that? Like, is 3 cents a day? It's nothing. It's very cheap. So let's go to the next call. You got 816. And if you want to be on the show, send me a text, 619-721-3699. Is cool, 816? Oh, it's Chance the Rapper.
Hello?
Chance the Rapper, what's going on?
Hey, I had a quick question.
Yes.
Yeah, so what was your experience? I don't know if I might have missed a video or something, but what was your experience when you were returning the Note 7?
God. Oh, it was easy. I just went to Best Buy and I gave it to them. One of my wife's had a cracked screen. They took it back, no problem. It looks like I was crying in the camera for a second. One of them had a cracked screen. They took it back, no issue. And then I think I returned them both back to the Best Buy store. I had no issues at all.
Did they give you anything for accessories, or did you have any cases?
So one of mine, they let me keep all the accessories. I lied to them. I said I had it in my car, but I kept all the chargers and all the cables and stuff. I just gave them back the phone. And then my wife's, I kept it in the box, and I asked them if I could keep it, and they said no. What about cases though? Like other stuff you bought for the phone? I didn't buy any cases because I was doing YouTube still then, so I always get free cases.
Oh, okay. Well, did you ever send any of those cases back, or
no?
Or did you just not get any for the Note 7?
I had Note 7 cases, but the company sent them to me for free, and I reviewed them. That's why they sent them to me.
Oh, okay.
I didn't buy any cases.
I have a case for the Note 7, and I didn't really need it anymore. So I was wondering, like, if I'd still be able to return it or something.
So that happened with my dad. So my dad actually bought a case. He had a Note 7, and the company, it was Spygen. They wouldn't let us return it, but they just gave us a 20% coupon, which was lame. So we ended up losing money on that. Where'd you buy the case from?
I bought it from Griffin.
Oh, I doubt you're gonna get any money back, man. I doubt it.
Yeah, I mean, it was only like a $10 case. So I wasn't losing sleep over it, but I was just wondering because I'm not sure if there's still, like, I know you'll always be able to return the phone because they have to accept it, but I'm not sure when they would stop allowing like accessories to be returned. And even when they were initially doing it, I heard some people had success and some people didn't.
Well, did you hear what?
Had to eat the price.
Did you hear? I don't know if you were listening to the show earlier. Did you hear the guy Harold Gant talking about what he did? I think it was Harold.
I literally just missed it. I literally tuned in like the moment he was done talking about it.
So the guy, I think it was Harold. It was one of the guys earlier in the show. He was telling me that he called Samsung, said, "Hey, I want to return my phone," and he sent them his phone, and then they sent him a check for $975. And then he said they'd also cover any accessories that he bought. So I would contact Samsung
I don't
directly.
have a phone to return. I just have the case.
Oh, you got me all excited, man. They're not going to take it.
No. If I still had the phone, if I had a real Note 7, I would not let go. I would block those updates. It'd be at 100%. I'd still be using it, and I would not let that thing go.
Yeah.
It's going to be a collector's item soon. I guarantee you that.
It will. I mean, but you know what? It's supposed to be coming out, and it's already got passed through the FCC in Korea for them to be able to sell it. Yeah.
The refurb models?
Yeah. So they're going to be, I mean, it'll be a little bit different, but it's going to be probably more or less the same phone, which is weird. I don't even know why they're doing that because the Note 8 comes out in a few months. Like, why would they, that kind of like eats up their sales of the Note 8 a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit.
You want to know the reason why they are doing that? I actually looked this up. The reason they're doing that is because they had all the old units and they had the parts from them, and they were going to just dump them somewhere.
Right,
but
Greenpeace.
Some sort of environmental agency basically said, look, you can't waste all these devices that are perfectly good.
Right.
You need to reuse them or resell them or refurbish or do whatever because you're not just going to throw all this crap away.
Right.
Because there was almost
like over 3 million phones that were returned to them that, they didn't know what to do with once they figured out the battery problem.
Right. Yeah, I talked about that a long time ago, months ago now. Yeah, Greenpeace is the company the organization that was giving them shit about it. And they decided that they would sell they'd recycle what they could. They would sell, I guess, components that they could sell, and then they would use the rest to do refurbished models in other countries.
Yeah. I just think that's kind of a slap in the face to everyone who actually had the Note 7. Because think about it. It's like, okay, you bought this phone like almost day one. You had to return it. You had to get another one. And then they said that one wasn't safe, and you had to return it again. Sometimes, they would have to eat the cost that they were supposedly going to get. Some people didn't even get their refunds. And now you're going to say that, okay, well, if you live in like India or Korea or something like that, you're going to get a new refurbished model. But the U.S. and Europe, where everyone got screwed over the most with the Note 7, then you don't get it. But Korea, like, they got the best deals for the people who returned it, and they're also getting the refurbished one. But then again, that is their home country, so they're obviously giving them special treatment, but not any of us.
Yeah, right. It's tough to do it here in America too, because out there, I don't know if they're selling it directly to their customers. There's no middleman. But out here, you're doing it through a carrier, and there's not contracts, but you kind of have a contract to pay off the phone.
Yeah.
It's too much BS out in America, whereas in Korea, it might not have as much red tape. But no, the good points. With the case though, going back to that case, I think you're shit out of luck. I would reach out to Griffin, but I think they're going to say you're shit out of luck.
Yeah, because the reason I bought the case is because I actually have one of the Note 7, like those plastic display units that the carriers have before they get the real phones in?
Yeah.
Where they're shaped like it, but they're not functioning units?
Yeah.
I have one of those for the Note 7, and I had it up on display, so I got one of those clear cases as like a way to kind of like preserve it and keep it from getting scratched up.
Okay.
But I wasn't sure if I would be able to return that or not if I decided I didn't need it or something.
I doubt it.
But yeah, thank you.
Thanks, man. Thanks for calling in, by the way.
Yep.
All right, later, bro. Thanks. All right, we saw some major super chatting. I was going to say Snapchatting. Super chatting. Broccoli, 14 years old, giving $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. $5. Beast. Beast. Let me get five-fisted. Broccoli's a beast. And then I also saw Mystery at the Murder Motel giving $2. Giving $2. Oh, beast. You the man, beast. Hell yeah. You guys are beast. Murder. Maybe we spoke. If we didn't, I will talk to you. Thank you, Broccoli. Thank you, Murder Motel. You guys are beasts. I'm going to do super, what do you call it? If you guys want to be on the show, let me know. I'm going to call these guys. I'm going to hang up on them after 2 minutes. So you guys heard me. I'm not being rude. I just want to there's like 3 or 4 calls I want to get through. Let's do it. I don't even know who this is. Who is this? They didn't give me his name. 239, I'm calling you. You got 2 minutes. Text me back if you want to call in. Wait, what?
Hello?
239, you got 2 minutes. Where you calling from? What's your name? And what's your thing you got going on?
Hey, what's up, man? I'm Joe, and I'm calling from Florida. I talked to you last time you did the live show.
Awesome, man. Well, thank you for calling back, and good to hear your voice. What do you got going on? What's on your mind?
So I wanted to tell you, I had an issue with the S8 Plus, a major issue.
What's the issue?
I was sitting in bed, probably about 4 nights ago, and all of a sudden, I was on the Samsung S8 Plus, and a loud buzzing noise started happening. And the thing totally shut down. I couldn't do anything with it. I couldn't, whatever. I couldn't touch it. I couldn't do anything to it. I plugged it in. I thought maybe it was a low battery. Finally, after 2 or 3 minutes, the phone finally came back on, and the battery was at 39%. It was crazy.
And so was it at 100? But when last time you looked at it, you said, or no?
No. It wasn't at 100. It was just
I don't know. It was at 39%, and then, like I said, it just all of a sudden out of nowhere, a loud buzzing noise from the phone, and then it just powered down, and I couldn't even, like, the power button didn't work, nothing. It was totally frozen, and then it just came back on automatically by itself.
Interesting. So what's your phone like now? Is it fine or no?
What's that?
Is your phone fine now, or it still won't turn on?
I didn't even mess with it, man. The next day after I got off of work, I brought it straight to Verizon. Actually, I called Verizon. I asked them what to do, and they told me to mess around with it, and I did, and I wasn't taking any chances. And they told me to call Samsung, and Samsung told me that they would let me ship it to them, but then I would have a phone, and I was still within the 14-day return policy.
Yeah.
So I just said I'm going back to Verizon and getting a new one. So I got a brand new S8 Plus, but
no issues with this one.
No issues yet, but that was just crazy that there was a loud buzzing noise going on.
Yeah, I mean, man, like I've said, someone else had some issues. There's always going to be issues with phones, especially in the beginning. There's always faulty phones. It's I forget what the percentage normally is. I think it's like 3% or 5% of all devices always have issues. I mean, you probably just had one of those faulty phones.
Yeah, I think so too. But I doubt it's a major issue. I just figured I'd let somebody else know if they had the same issue. Like I just never heard of a phone buzzing before. Like it was like a literal buzz. But
I haven't had that issue though. But other than that, man, before I go on to the next caller, are you liking the phone?
Oh man, I love it. It's great. I can't wait for the Note 8, but this phone is awesome for now.
You're gonna get the Note 8?
Oh, for sure.
Cool, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll get it too. So.
All right. I don't want to take up any more of your time.
No worries, brother. I appreciate you calling. You're from New York or something, right? You're not from Florida, really, right?
Right. Originally, I'm from New York.
Yeah, I can hear it in your voice. Did I say the same thing last time?
Oh, yeah, and have a good night.
All right, brother. Have a good one.
Yeah. Bye.
I don't think you heard my last question, but that's okay. Let's go to the next call. There's no super chatters, right? I just want to make sure. I don't see any. Cool. All right, next call. Whose house? Greggles' house. Man, I wish I was bigger, dude. I don't mean fatter. Like bigger so that we could have this big fucking pizza party and hang out and throw pizza at each other. Right? Not throw. I want to eat the pizza. Yeah, everyone's invited. My house. Let's have pizza.
Hey, man.
865, you got 2 minutes. I need your name, where you're from, and what your issue is, or what you want to talk about. Oh, it's Bill. Bill from Tennessee. I'm sorry. Bill, what's going on, man?
Hey, man. I was having a couple trouble with my phone. I was wondering if anybody else out there had the same thing.
What you about the camera not being clear?
Yeah, my camera is just shitty grainy. It's like it's got static in it, like you will see ants running across the screen.
I don't think. Let me see. I don't think. Is anybody else in the chat having static issues when they take photos? This is a stupid thing for me to say to you, Bill, but maybe you haven't tried it. Have you tried wiping the lens off?
Yeah, I actually went through Samsung forever, and we force stopped it, and then we deleted the cookies, and then we completely factory reset the whole dang phone, and it's still happening. And I don't know if this is just one of those glitches like you were just talking about, that phones are bad.
Yeah, it happens, man. I mean, it's funny that most of the people that call in my show, not most, I shouldn't say most, but a lot of you guys do have issues with your phones. That's what's kind of weird about it. I mean, because it's never a big percentage, but it's kind of some random issues. Like your issue, I haven't heard of that before. People having issues with their camera. Have you tried? I know you don't want to do it, but did you try resetting the phone?
Yeah, I did. I factory reset it.
So if you reset the phone, Bill, and you still have that issue, then there's something wrong with the phone.
Yeah. And do you think that they'll give me a hard time at Verizon, is where I bought it, that if I just go in there and say, look, this phone's shitty, can I get another one?
It depends. So obviously they're not going to be like, oh yeah, cool, I believe you, Bill. I'm just going to give you the phone and give you a new one. They're not going to do that. They're gonna reset the phone just like you did. They're going to wipe the lens off. They're going to take photos. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. At that point, if it's still fucked up, that's when they'll be like, okay, we'll give you a new phone. But you're going to have to go through some shit with them first.
Yeah. And I don't want them to give me a refurbished phone that, might have the same exact stuff happen to it.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I mean I don't have that issue, and the chances of you having that happen again on another Galaxy phone are probably slim to none.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
I know it's
I mean, what's your and if you end up not keeping the S8, what would you go to?
oh nothing. I want an S8.
So then just do it, man. Just go back in. Say so is it every time you take photos or just certain times?
Just certain times.
You're gonna have a tough time with that then.
But just some, every now and then it'll be a crappy one that'll come through.
Yeah, you're gonna have a tough time. I don't think they're gonna take it back then. I doubt it.
Yeah.
I doubt it, man. I'm sorry. You got anything else, Bill?
Perfect,
oh, sorry.
I've been waiting for this phone forever. I mean, I'm talking 6-8 months, maybe even longer.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, hopefully you'll be able to. I'm getting that. You shouldn't have any issues with it.
I hate going in the Verizon store. They're the worst, man. They're like used car salesmen.
I hear it,
and
man.
they get a problem fixed, and they try to give you every charger cover.
Oh, I know. I hate that. I'm like, dude, stop. I don't want your bullshit. And it's way overpriced. It's like $40 for a charger and $50, $60 for a shitty case that you've never heard of.
And they want you to get you to change your plan all the time. Oh, I can save you money here. I can save you money there. I feel like I'm leaving a used car lot when I'm out of there. I'm so slimy.
Man, that's like AT&T. I can't even call them for technical support with them before they're like, oh, so who's your cable provider? I'm like, dude, I don't want Dish Network. I don't want Uverse.
Exactly.
It's slow. I don't need it. I don't even watch TV, so I watch friggin' YouTube. I don't want anything. So, all right, man. Well, I'm going to go on to the next call because I'm going to wrap this show up soon. I appreciate your call. If your phone, keep us in the know about your phone. It's a good topic to follow up on one of our next live shows. So if you hear something back, definitely call in again. I'd like to hear about it.
Cool, man. I'll let you know exactly what they say. I appreciate it. Keep up the good work, brother.
You too, brother. Have a good one. Later.
Cheers. Bye.
All right, I'll probably do one more call. Oh, before I do that, though, sorry about the live chat. The app keeps crashing. Broccoli is 14, dude. And he's dropping like I'm a stripper, dude. Like I'm just dropping ones. I'm putting on my panty. You can't see. Dude, he's a beast. The kid's got money, dude. Beast. Thank you, Broccoli. Seriously, it's crazy, dude. Thank you so much. I'm going to do one more call, guys. I don't know who I should call here. Let's see, who's this? Mike? His phone's freezing. When is the Note 8? Someone's asking me when the Note 8 is going to be released. 585. Note will be released I would guess September. I'm going to call, I guess I'll call Mike. Mike, you better be a good caller. 2 minutes, dude. Let me see, Mike. I love this, dude. You guys calling in is fun as shit. I love it. Get to hear you guys' voices because sometimes I see in the comments, and obviously you don't know the person's voice, so it's nice to hear you guys' voice.
Hey, I'll answer.
What's that? Oh, Mike. I'll
answer.
Thanks, dude. What's going on?
Not much. How are you?
I'm good. It's what do you got going on?
So, about 4 days after I got my Galaxy S8 on the Friday which it was released, it froze on me. I was using Snapchat. It froze on the front camera. It took my picture and froze. If I press the home button, I feel the haptic feedback, but it won't do anything. If I hold down power button, it won't do anything. Bixby button, nothing. So then, I panicked. I paid full price for my phone, so I'm like, I can't have this happen. This phone costs too much for it, you know?
Yeah.
So I went there, and the guy said, well, anytime that happens, just hold down power and both volume button and the power button at the same time, which causes it to act like you just took the battery out and put it back in. So good to know. But I still can't, I don't want it happening,
Yeah.
So he said, will they swap it out? I said, will they swap it out if that happens again? Well, 2-3 days ago, around 4 in the morning, I hit power button and my screen won't come on whatsoever. So I did the same thing as he told me, and of course it restarted and came back on. But have you had any callers call in regarding this issue?
Not really. So you're saying it freezes, the phone freezes, and I can't turn it. What is it doing when it freezes? Nothing?
Yeah, like you can't do nothing on the phone.
No, I mean, what are you doing on the phone when it freezes?
I did that. I hold down power button for like 10 minutes and nothing happened.
No.
And I also plugged it in,
Mike,
nothing happened.
Mike. When it's freezing, are you using your phone or is it just sitting there?
One time I was using it on Snapchat, and one time it was just sitting there. I woke up at 4 in the morning to check my emails because I had exams next day. But
well, I think the question everyone's asking you that wants to know right now: are you following me on Snapchat?
No, sir.
Oh my God, Mike, that might be the first issue why your phone's freezing is that you're not following me on Snapchat. Second of all, if your phone is freezing that much, I would reset it. If that doesn't work after you do the reset, and you put all your apps back, it might be one of the apps. If it's not that, then I would go back to your carrier and I mean, it probably doesn't happen all the time, but if you can replicate it at the store, they'll probably give you a free phone.
Well, it did happen. I took the phone to Best Buy one time when I was stuck on Snapchat. What he did was he went into some type of developer setting, not the one when you go into settings and tap it like multiple times and it unlocks it. Like when the phone is off, he went into like coding setting and cleared junk files from that point. He said it shouldn't happen again, but if it does, he said, you know what to do. Right.
Well, yeah, it's true. At least you know like the way to unlock it so it's not frozen on you. But all right, man. Well, I appreciate the call. I'm gonna wrap this show up. I've been doing it a little bit longer than I have been, but I would, like I said, bring it back to the carrier or go back to Best Buy. Tell them it keeps freezing on you, and you're sick of it, and you want a different device. You know, be adamant about it. Be adamant.
That's what I want to do. And please take off that Patriots T-shirt. Like, please. I'm begging you.
I'm from Massachusetts, dude. Why would I take it off? My mom sent it to me. Do you not like my mom?
No, I have nothing against your mom, but, Denver Broncos T-shirt wouldn't hurt.
Well, how about this? If you send me a Denver Broncos T-shirt, I will wear it gladly. Just send me an email. I'll send you my address, and I'll wear whatever T-shirt you send me.
I got you. Whatever T-shirt.
All right, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for calling in. I hope you have an awesome night.
You too, man.
Later,
Thanks
brother.
for calling in.
Dude, I'm on the phone. You guys are friggin' dropping dollars, dropping dimes. Someone dropped a freaking dime. What? I think it was friggin' Broccoli. His mom's gonna be like, what were you doing with my credit card? What the were you doing? Who's GregglesTV? He's not even selling Southern. I just added the Southern accent. Dude, Broccoli dropping a dime. A freaking dime. My dogs are like, what the fuck? Dude, Broccoli. Seriously, dude. Thank you so much. You must be doing pretty good for yourself. Thank you so much, dude. You must have sold about 6 friggin' GoPros. Thanks so much. Someone else, and I saw someone, I think it was Murder Motel. Murder Motel dropping the deuce. I ain't talking about in the toilet either. He's not going, he's dropping deuces in the super chat. Thank you, dude. You're a friggin' beast. Thank you guys so freaking much. Seriously. I thought this show was... Murder Motel dropped a nickel. Do you still have cases, Greg? If so, I'd love to get one. Yes, Murder Motel. I have tons of cases. Shoot me an email. Tell me which one you want. Let me know. Shoot me an email. Dude. Seriously, thank you guys so much. I have to wrap this up, though, because it's getting super late. I'll send you my Philippine t-shirt if you promise to wear it. Rick B's Life and Travel. Of course. I don't think it'll fit me, Rick, though, and I know who you are. Thank you guys so much. Seriously, beast. Had so much fun. I love when you guys call in. It's so much fun. If you guys want me to talk about different topics and stuff, feel free to message me, shoot me text, whatever. Thanks so much, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. If you like to support me, you can also support me on Patreon. And then Super Chat obviously is amazing too, but you can only do that during live shows. Patreon's also a great way. That's it, guys. I should hopefully t-shirts. Fingers crossed they'll be done soon, or at least I'll have some designs and we can get some t-shirts going. I'll see you guys down the road. Thanks for everything, guys. Peace!